Hello everyone, I'm back. If you've seen me in other tutorial videos, hello again. And if this is our first time together, hi and nice to meet you. I'm Liz, one of the Zoho developers here at DevTech, and I'll be your Zoho Books guide today. Before we jump in, here's a quick overview of Zoho Books. Zoho Books is a comprehensive cloud-based accounting software from Zoho, of course, that helps businesses manage your finances from invoicing and expenses to taxes, payments, and reporting. If you are currently using another finance tool or even managing your books manually, Zoho Books is a powerful alternative to streamline your processes and improve accuracy. So you found the right video made just for you. So in this video, we will go over 4 key topics to help you manage your customers and vendors effectively. So one is how to add and manage your customers, then how to create and send customer statements, how to add and manage vendors, and lastly, how to track customer payments and outstanding invoices. Alright, before we dive in to the 4 key topics, let's sign in first to books.zoho.com. So if you already have an account or exploring Zoho Books, so you just have to sign in to Zoho Books. But if you do not have an account yet, you can sign up to Zoho Books and fill in the important details, and yeah, you can get a free trial to explore Zoho Books. Once you're signed in, as you can see in your screen, this is the homepage of Zoho Books. So you will be redirected to the dashboard, which you can see the total amount of receivables. So these are the total, current, and overdue amount. So on the overdue, you can click here the days or the aging number of days, as well as the total payables. So this is the current and overdue amount that you have yet to pay your vendors. So same with the total receivables, you can click on this to see the aging or number of days this has been overdue. We have here also cash flow, income and expense, top expenses, project, bank and credit cards, and account watch list. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the dashboard. Next tab is the getting started. So if you want to get a head start on everything Zoho Books has to offer to manage your business finance, you can also view this from here, and as well as for the other configurations if you need more information. But of course, we will also cover this tutorial in a separate tutorial videos, of course, for your information as well. The next tab is announcements. So all the announcements from Zoho Books can be viewed from here. Then the latest updates, or what are the updates made by Zoho. So from the last April, we can see here the multiple updates created by Zoho Books. So you can easily view it from here. So that's it for the quick overview of the homepage. So now we'll dive in and start to our 4 key topics. Number 1 is the adding and managing of customers in your Zoho Books. So to add a new customer, go to the Sales tab on the left sidebar and select Customers. So as you can see, we have here customers added already for our product demo account. So now let's add a new customer by clicking the plus new, meaning create a new customer. So click this one and type in the details of your new customer. So for the customer type, you just have to select if business for B2B clients and individual if for B2C clients. So for now, I'm just going to select the business. Just going to fill in the basic details like name, company name if you have one, and then for the display name, just going to choose. So you can either display the primary contact name or the company name for the display name. So display name is required. As you can see, it is with the red and asterisk. So all the other details are non-mandatory, but of course feel free to add the basic details. So name, email, and phone number. I'm just going to skip this one. Then set the currency. So we have here the multiple currencies. So in this video, I'm just going to select the PHP or the Philippine peso. And here are the other details. So you can add more details also, like the billing address and shipping address. So this can be the same, the billing address and shipping address can be the same, or they can be different. So if this customer has this same shipping address from the billing address, you can just click this copy billing address. So for example, going to select address laid for this example, and then just going to copy the billing address since in this example they have the same shipping address. So if of course if this customer has a different shipping address, you can just manually fill in the details from here. Next tab is the contact person. So you can add a contact person in this tab, as well as the other custom fields. If you have additional preferences or additional fields that are required to be added, then we can add the additional custom fields in the settings. So if added, all the custom fields will be appeared in this tab. Then reporting tags, as well as remarks. This is for internal use only. So now that we have added the important details for our new customer, click save. Alright, so now we have a new customer, which is Miss Liz Swift, with the email liz.dugilis@devdoc.com. So now, how can you manage your customer in Zoho Books? So just click on the edit button. So if you need to update the information of the customer, just feel free to edit the customer details from here. So if you need to add more details like the website, department, designation, and the social media accounts, you can add it from here. And then if you need to update the address, billing address or shipping address, you can of course edit it from here. And remarks, the customer info, just for example. Okay, and now I'll click save, and that's it. So that's how we edit the customer information. So for deletion of customers, remove customers only if needed. So I would not recommend to delete customers, especially the active customers. Also, if there are transactions involved. But if you need to, of course, delete your contact, or let's say you have just added a test contact, then you can delete this one. Also, if there are no transactions linked, then it is safe to delete that customer, especially if you only use it for testing. So just click on delete, and that customer will be removed from your books. If you have found duplicates in your customers, so to manage the duplicates, you can click on the duplicate customers and then click more. So here, click the merge button. So when you click this one, you have to select one master record to whom the customer should be merged. So once merged, all the transactions will be listed under the master customer, and the other customers will be marked as inactive. So I'm just going to select the first one, then click continue. So books will display a prompt message to double check if this is really a duplicate customer. So this merge cannot be undone. So if you want to continue the merge, then just click on confirm. Right? So now the contacts have been merged. So going back to the customers dashboard, so as you can see, the duplicates have been merged already since we have merged the duplicate records. And then if this customer, the new customer Liz Swift, is also your vendor, let's say you already have vendor record and this customer is also your vendor, then you can link this into that vendor record. So just click more and then link to vendor, then choose a vendor to link this customer. Let's say resource log, for example, and then click the link button. Now Ms. Liz Swift has been linked to the resource log vendor. So as you can see in the update, associated with vendor resource log. If you click this resource log, you will be redirected to the vendors, and you can see that this vendor resource log is associated with the customer Liz Swift, meaning this vendor is also your customer. Alright, so another way of managing your customers, let's go back to the customers tab. So you can create a custom view to filter your customers for easier viewing. So as you can see here, we have predefined custom views for the customers. We have active customers. So this only shows or filters the active ones. CRM customers, since this is integrated to our CRM, all the CRM customers will be displayed in this view. And then duplicate customers, inactive customers. So as you can see the difference, it's like the fonts are grayed out for the inactive customers, then overdue customers, unpaid customers, credit limit exceeded. So if you want to create a new custom view, just click on the add new custom view. Let's say by location. So this is to filter customers with the same location. Let's say, for example, address contains just an example. So as you can see, for the address that contains tag, these are the customers that contains with the same address. So let's check if his address. So yes, it contains tag, which is Tacloban, as well as for the test name Higino, Tacloban as well, for Philip, Tacloban, and the newly created customer Liz Swift, Tacloban. So we have created a custom view to filter customers by location. So that's how we create a new custom view to filter whatever your preference to filter your customers. So that's one way also on managing your customers efficiently. So the next is yep, you can add internal notes like what we did earlier for the remarks, right? For the internal notes, since I've updated the customer information. So for like internal information only to remind the owner or your Zoho Books users that or the finance that this customer has been updated. So we can add notes from here, the detailed notes of what we have specifically updated, what information that you have specifically updated to this customer. Okay, and then yeah, that's for the adding and managing of customers. Next topic is the creation and sending customer statements. So this will give your clients or customers a summary of all their transactions. So go to sales again, then customers module. So click on the customer's name to generate a statement for a single customer. So let's use the new customer that we have added. I'm gonna search Liz Swift. So for this example, so navigate to the statement tab to generate a statement for Liz Swift. So you can filter by date. So choose a date range from here: today, this week, this month, this quarter, this year, yesterday, and so on. You can also customize or select a custom date range on based on your preference. So just click on the dates and select apply to apply the custom filter that you need. Then filter by all or outstanding, then view by customer statement or vendor statement, and then if you have different branches, you can select or filter it from here. So after selecting the date range and the filters, so it will generate an overview of the statement of account. So this is the statement for Liz Swift. So we have heard the name, address, the date, and the account summary. So opening balance, invoiced amount, amount received, and balance due. So it is also can be viewed from here. So balance due. So it is summarized in this statement. So all statements from June 1, 2025 to June 30, 2025 is listed in this statement. So to print, you can click the printer icon or download as PDF or Excel. Or if you want to mail this statement, you can click on the send email. So to demonstrate, I'm gonna click the print icon. Then, so this is the view if you print this statement. Then for PDF, I'm gonna download this. So as for the Excel view, I'm gonna download this one. So to show you what the PDF looks like for these statement, so let me pull up the sample of the downloaded statement. Okay, so this is the PDF file, and then this is the Excel file that we have downloaded. So this will be the Excel format if we download as Excel the statement. Okay, to proceed, let's also create a sample email for this one. So send to contact. So if you want to send this to contact person, you can select it from here if that customer has a contact person. If not, or if you have not yet added it on the customer detail, then you can directly add it from here on the add contact person, and then fill in the details and save and select. Alright, so now I'm gonna click send. So this is how you will send the statement via email. So statement has been sent to the customer. So that's it for sending the customer statement to your customer. Alright, so I'm just gonna clear the filter from here. So if you also need to send statements to multiple customers at once, so let's say for Abby Simons, ABC Comp, ABCE Company, you can navigate to the customers module and then select the customers that you will need to send the statements. Then from here you can print customer statements, or you can send directly the customer statements. So all transactions and then send statements. So all those statements will be sent as one to the multiple customers that you have selected. Alright, so Zoho Books will automatically send the statements to the primary contacts. Right. So next topic is for adding a new vendor in your Zoho Books. So adding and managing of vendors is just like on how we add and manage the customers from the previous topic. So um, let's navigate to the purchases in the left sidebar and click the vendors module. So same as what we did earlier on the customer, click on the plus new or add vendor, then fill in the details, especially the required details, new vendor, then email address, and all the other details that you need to add. So same as well for the address, contact persons, custom fields, reporting tags, and remarks. Right? Then after entering the basic details like the name, contact info, um, currency. So the same with the customer PHP. I'm just gonna use PHP for this video. And then shipping, billing address. I'm just gonna skip this one for now. So just click on the save after you have filled in the details. So now we have a new vendor in our books. So to manage your vendor, just click on edit, and let's say if you need to add another details, or let's say you have missed to add the page, so new vendor FB example, then email address, you just need to edit the vendor and then click save. Just an example for the new vendor, for example. Okay, so contact information has been saved for our new vendor. So you can edit if there are other details that you need to add for your new vendor. Delete it if you need to delete this vendor, then just like what we did with the customers. So now here's something important for linking vendor and customer. So if they're the same entity, so for example, if you sell software to a business that also supplies your office supplies, for example, so you can link them in Zoho Books. So ensure that both the customer and vendor are created. So just like what we did earlier for the resource log and customer list Swift, we have linked list Swift to the vendor resource log. Alright, so this one. Just I'm just gonna open this in a new tab for your easier viewing. So list Swift is associated to the vendor resource log, and resource log is associated with the customer list Swift. So that's the purpose of linking the vendor to the customer, or linking the customer to the vendor, right? So this will help unify reporting and makes the reconciliation easier so with your transactions. All right, so lastly, let's take a look at customer payments and managing outstanding invoices. So now let's go to sales, navigate to the invoices module. So you'll see here the invoice list as well as their statuses like paid, approved, signed, overdue, and as well as the draft invoices. So click on any invoice to view details. Let's use this one, invoice number 70. So this is overdue by 37 days. So we can apply payments from here. So record payment and or send reminders for this customer, for this contact. All right, so you can make recurring. So if you need to send a reminder, so just click on the email to remind the customer, or if this customer has already paid, then click the record payment, then amount received, type in the amount received and the payment date, and then click on the record payment button. So once we click this one, you can also select the email thank you note for this payment. So click the record payment. So as you can see, earlier this invoice has been overdue by 37 days. Now that we have recorded payment, this is now, or the status has now been updated to paid. Okay, so this customer, DevTech CRM Inc. has already paid its outstanding balance. Okay, so that's the tracking of customer payments and adding or recording payment for a specific invoice. So you can also set up payment reminders automatically under settings. So that will be covered in a separate tutorial. So you can also accept payments online by integrating with payment gateways like Stripe, PayPal, or Razorpay. Then apply or full payments manually. So as I have shown earlier, we have already applied or record the full payment, so that's why the status has already updated to paid. And then we can view the customer payment history. So from here, the payments received, so you can see it from here, the date. So today, June 23, and then payment number, a reference number, and then payment mode, and the amount that we have recorded here for this specific invoice. So that's how you track the customer payments and managing outstanding invoices. So I'm just gonna show quickly the other way of viewing aging summary. So this can also help you, or this is also useful for keeping track of overdue payments. So as you can see here, I'm just gonna go back to the invoices module. We have here overdue, multiple invoices that are overdue by X number of days. So there are multiple invoices that are overdue, right? So to easily keep track of the receivables, you can see it or track it in the reports, receivables, and then navigate the aging summary. So from here, as you can see in the column, we have 1 to 15 days, 16 to 30 days, 31 to 45 days, and greater than 45 days. So this summarize the total receivables that your customer is yet to pay. So this is really helpful for keeping track of overdue payments. So that wraps up our session on customer and vendor management in Zoho Books. I hope this helped you better understand how to manage customers, vendors, send statements, and track payments efficiently using Zoho Books. If you found this helpful, don't forget to check out our other Zoho how-to videos made by my colleagues. So we have lots of Zoho how-to tutorial videos. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover next, drop them in the comments or send us a message. Again, I'm Liz from DevTech, and thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Bye bye. Keep safe, everyone.